Hey, what is up guys, GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Zenless Zone Zero video. Now if you guys are not aware, they released a bunch of huge patch yesterday talking about all of this design and stuff. Also in the Bilibili in CN official, alright, they basically revealed this particular thing. I want you guys to have a look. This is of course going to be Yi Xiongguang, alright, they revealed it in that particular specific video in Bilibili on their official CN channel, right? So this is going to be what it is. Now it looks like this is going to be her ultimate or something along those lines, but very interesting. I think she's sitting on a coffin. It looks like I'm no idea what that is. It looks kind of huge, right? But again, this is going to be one of the few characters that I think a lot of players are anticipating, right? So with that, let's talk about everything that's happening right now in this particular Dev Talk new reveals. I was hoping that they will make a video for global as well, but it seems like they're just releasing notes for the time being. Maybe we'll have a separate thing released later on. So we asked the designers about the topics you care about. The devs have given us a candid response and brought some new sweet improvements and innovations in this new reveal. Fairy has already helped the proxies highlight the essential information. So let's look at some of the stuff, right? So first things first, the thing that they talk a lot about is going to be the direction or the story specifically, right? Which players have been complaining a little bit, right? Version 2.4 will be a turning point in the story as Sarah rushes towards the creator and Yi Xiongguang makes his entrance. Season 2's climax approaches. So this is going to be something that's very interesting, and so far they have been building towards her, and she's supposedly the main villain, I guess, in Season 2. I'm not too sure what is her relationship with all the other characters, but we're gonna find out in later chapter, I assume, right? Now for me personally, I do like the direction of the story so far. I'm a big fan of this entire cult, right? The entire cult gang, right? But the entire objective is still a little bit unclear, right? The creator and all of these all of them in general, right? So in the previous story, I guess we have plenty of interaction with the Obo squad and stuff. So they're definitely building up towards there, and it seems like something is off with the Suibian temple as well, right? The Shifu is always constantly missing. So I feel like something is, you know, there might be something that she's tackling at the same time as well. So we'll see more of those later on. The main storyline's objectives will become clearer, and more mysteries about the depths of Lemnian Hollow will be gradually unveiled. So I hope that's going to be something that we can look forward to. Narrative structure feels familiar. Characters popping up out of nowhere. We have heard you loud and clear. Plot structure optimization. The converging storylines design character structure aims to let players witness the growth of various characters, ultimately taking the stage together. In the future, we will deeply integrate narrative with gameplay to provide more diverse and exciting plot experiences. Alright, so that's going to be how it is. I did like the recent story, alright, the one in the current version of Lucia, Yidari, and of course Manato, right? I am a big fan of that, but I can see why some people might not like it, because it's like, it's kind of messy, it's all over the place, right? It depends on which kind of structure you like. Some people might like more focused on the certain character that's coming out in that particular version. Get to know the new friends early. Since version 1.6, we have been focusing on long-term character development and integration, with special attention to key characters' highlight moments. For example, version 2.4, Yi Xiongguang will gradually get acquainted with the proxies, revealing untold stories. Now, this is apparently going to be Yi Xiongguang's sister, right? This guy's sister, I think. So they have, I mean, like, I think pretty much by now everybody has already, if you read the story, you probably already know. We'll see more of that, right? And we'll definitely see what her role is, because I think like she did, I think Yi Xiongguang did mention something about doing stuff for the sister because she's sick or something, but she seems fine. We'll have a look at that specifically later on, or maybe I'm misremembering, right? Will our old pals be left forgotten? Where did the initial story go? Worry not. So this is something that I think I can see why a lot of players are going to be worried about that, because like some people might miss the old characters, because right now in version 2 onwards, we're definitely very focused in the current new area, right? And of course the characters surrounding the new area as well. So you don't really see like the old characters like maybe Nicole or Zenless or Billy or Miyabi or any of those other characters, right? Basically, I can see that's going to be something that's very difficult to converge through, especially when they add more characters. It's something that is going to feel lost eventually. But maybe there's going to be some path that, you know, you might cross here and there in events and stuff. Old friends are always here. While everyone have their own social circles, they will continue to appear in proxies' lives and showcase new sides of themselves through the main storyline and events like Venus' new look in the version 2.0 Gravity Cinema event. Okay, that's going to be Venus is, I believe, the NPC, right? So okay, so they mentioned that. Initial story. The main story will have an increased relevance to the AI plot line, and Internet will be regularly updated. So specifically towards a fairy in this particular case because she's the AI. Interesting. It is. I don't know if they're going to rewrite the entire thing, but so far I don't think they will change anything, right? So that's going to be for the main story highlight. Let's talk about the urban evolution then. New shops are finally here for real. Oh, this place is finally opening up. Okay, the 404 Era Lifehouse making its debut soon, along with familiar faces in front of the 6th Street Metro Station. The antique shop Buyen in Phylum Heights will also be featured in due time. The Hotpot restaurant will also officially open before Season 2 ends. Okay, so all of these places will be available for you to traverse upon. I wonder what this is going to share, because this is opposite of the disc, the place that you can craft the disc, right? Interesting stuff. Version 2.5 brings more updates to sandbox exploration. New way of getting around. It will be related to Yi Xingguang's abilities. Oh, does that mean that you have to get her specifically? Huh. I wonder if they're gonna introduce FOMO in her for that, right? But she's not really... I mean, she's going to be way later on. Map and gameplay integration. We'll attempt to better integrate certain monster skills with the stages and environments to enrich your gaming experience. Enhanced exploration experience. Perception techniques will have more applications, plus Kind Bangbu will help you with the treasure detection. With exploration, side quests, and new IP collectibles is an immersion level upgrade. Main story progression seamlessly integrates with map exploration, letting you collect rewards while completing missions. Okay, so far I'm liking everything so far, but I think there's more to come. Diverse gamers. Okay. This is going to be what is exciting for a lot of players, right? Keeping the positives of the casual gameplay while improving on the shortcomings. Okay, refine and redefine. Filtering out promising gameplay mechanics for further innovation. Okay, so what is this? This is going to be for capturing the photo event. Okay, that's going to be stuff. Striving for excellence. Highly reviewed gameplay modes will be iteratively optimized, adding more content to deliver a consistently premium experience. Hollow Zero is getting a massive upgrade. Oh, they're going to change Hollow Zero. That's very interesting. Integrating combat and exploration to create a gameplay experience with enhanced immersion and progression loops. Venture into the Hollow, gather resources, and grow stronger. I like the Hollow Zero right now. I don't see any issue with it. Sure, some characters get buffed in that certain specific week. I can see like that can bother some people, but for me it's fine, right? Multiplayer gameplay is back and better than ever. So this is going to be something that's very interesting. They are finally adding some sort of co-op or multiplayer core breakthrough. Multiplayer players in a team can now jointly unleash the iconic chain attacks together. So this was apparently, if you guys are not aware, this was back then in the beta, alright? Then they didn't really put it anymore, and now it's coming back. So I wonder if they're going to change the implementation, but this is going to be something that's very, very interesting, right? Something like that you can do together with your other friends. So now you feel like you're playing with somebody. And I do think this is going to be a very, very good aspect. It depends on how they integrate and how they put everything together, right? In terms of like giving rewards and stuff. They probably have to make it so that you don't, so that it's not a necessity, because there are some players that want to play this just alone, right? They want to play it like a single player game, so they are not forced to, you know, team up with other players to do this, but hopefully it gives some decent rewards right there. More features. Additional exciting mechanics will be added, making the multiplayer experience something to look forward to. Okay, so mechanics, that's going to be one of the aspects. Last but not least, okay, again, the combat level up. Missing your favorite characters, Threshold Simulation is the solution. There's a new gameplay mode, Threshold Simulation. Is designed to let the more veteran characters shine and thrive, and will continue to polish and provide a stage for them. Okay, that's going to be one aspect to look at. Worried about standard characters' power levels? Combat interactions are too simple? Question mark. Version 2.5 brings enhanced optimization. So we will get specific power-ups for standard characters. Oh, shoot. That sounds very interesting. So I heard some rumors that Soldier 11 and Grace is going to get buff. So far I've heard of these two, but these are all rumors, you know, so we'll wait and see until the official announcement. But those are going to be the one. We have quite a lot of things, right? Get ready for a fresh take on enemy combat mechanics. Again, quite a number of good stuff coming, but for now, yeah, I feel like buffing the old characters is always going to be something that I think they should do, because right now it's too focused, and I think players are worried about the power creep as well. So if you can buff old characters, even Ellen Jo was buffed previously, but right now, did I see... I think I missed one last one, right? Increasing ease of gameplay. All veterans or fresh new faces, we are all family here. New players, we are always welcoming new friends by helping newcomers progress faster through the early game and making the game more accessible. That's something that they definitely should do, right? Because players are always going to leave, right? Some players, they're going to play the game and then they eventually will leave if they get bored. So you have to always have some sort of mechanic to capture new players' attention, right? Veteran players in version 2.4, Suiban Temple's management welcomes a one-click AFK feature, freeing up your time. Ether Battery Quick Sweep, Drive Disc Substat Selection, and In-Combat Damage Compilation will all be available in version 2.5. Sweep? Oh my goodness. Sweep in Zenless Zone Zero. I never thought the time will come. Damn. Drive Disc Substat, that sounds insane, man. You can choose a substat now. In-Combat Damage Compilation. Holy. This one is actually something that I've been wanting for the longest time, right? So you can't tell how many damage your characters actually do, right? So some sort of statistics is always going to be welcome, right? This is all very, very good stuff. Constantly innovating and constantly progressing. We are both creators and part of the player community. Welcome everyone. Okay, there we go. That seems to be the last final stage. Okay, it seems like everybody seems to be very, very happy. Everybody seems to be very, very happy. This is why I love the game. They cook very, very hard. It seems like, oh, somebody is asking to return the TVs. Uh-oh. Return the TVs. Let me know what you guys think. Should they bring back the TVs? Because I actually don't mind the TVs too much, right? But I can see some people might not like it as well. That could be, you know, like, it's like to each their own. But if you guys think TVs should make a comeback, let me know in the comment section, right? Alright, so that's gonna be it for this particular video. I'm really, really excited for what's to come. Yeah, I'll have a Yidari video coming up very, very soon. Still working on it, right? Because got so busy this week. I'll see you guys again in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.